You're supposed to see daylight through your roof, right? Or is that just me? Okay, it's the end of the weekend. I had to take out the 2x4s. Or the 2x6s are too thick, so I got this 1x material in there. It was too thick, the door wouldn't close anymore, and I threw a level on and it was very uneven. So I'm gonna lower it back down now. Sorry y'all, I really haven't been recording. I gotta get my ass in a move on here. Essentially, I'm not going to go with my previous plan with connecting my bathtub to that copper. That's going to be too much of a pain in the buns. And so instead, I am going to drop it down immediately to here, kind of like Buddy had it. I just didn't understand the rules before. You got to figure in a 2-story house is dropping straight vertical before it gets back to the horizontal again. So I bought this thing, which is a flapper valve, so your poop can leave your house or whatever, but the city's poop does not come back in your house, and it's gonna go like that. So that's the plan. I'm pretty stoked on it because the angle of this is not very much. It's almost level, but just off by a little bit. It's a 1/4 inch per foot, and this line is super duper sloped. And luckily for me, this valve can go pretty far before it actually swings open at all. Really hard to see, but it's more than I need. So I think this should be okay to do it on this super illegal fucking slope, but that's all sloped similarly, and so I'd have to redo it all, but I think I should be okay because this is a retrofit. I'm trying to fix what was here already, not redo it all. So anyways, let me get to work. Let me get the bathtub going because the boys need a bath. I need a bath. I put the headphones on because the sound intimidates me and it makes me rush. I find the same thing with power tools. So this. But for right now, this is now my kitchen. Look, I hauled the fridge in here, and here is my living room. There's a gym in the middle, but there's gonna be a TV there and a couch and a coffee. I gotta move that. There's my bed. The boys' bunk bed is gonna get set up right beside me. We put down polyplastic so that none of the moisture from the ground gets through. Kitchen table is gonna be there. Computer desk is probably gonna go against the wall. And then I have a lot of storage up top. So a lot of this stuff is gonna get out of the way. This is plan C or D. So we just started today. So give it a week and it'll be a lot nicer in here. We got the fish in here finally. And whoever built this garage, the entire garage has no power plugins. The only power plugins in the whole garage are back here, which is so silly. Okay, hi everybody. I repainted my mailbox and numbers. Permit plant. Okay, so I took 3 cans of spray foam to fill that hole. I put insulation in the gap down there. That's fine for now. It at least waterproofs it for the winter because snow. There's a camper there now. If you're watching, thank you very much, Wendy, for letting me borrow your camper. If you're watching, thank you very much, Destiny, for delivering that. If you're watching, thank you very much, Tyler, for loaning me your truck to move it. Essentially, what happened is the camper got parked way into the driveway, which is good. That was a good thing because then the gate could close. The bad thing is the power wire. So the slide outs were able to come out and stuff like that, but it was too close to that power wire, and you're supposed to have a meter of separation. Well, there's 12 inches, and I didn't want to die in my sleep. It's 8 o'clock at night. Mom and Aunt Diane are sleeping. I'm using what I got. I'm recycling these. I'm recycling that. This is new. I put a new stack on. Obviously, my friggin' self-tappers didn't work. I gotta use these things because even though the inside is 2 inch and the inside is 2 inch, the outside is way bigger on this than it is that. So then that's going all the way back to the friggin' washing machine. So this is what I'm doing. Holy moly. So they turned the city water off right there. And there's only some coming out, and it was good because it could just leak onto the ground right there or whatever. And then I had the rest of the house ready for my pressure test, so that was all completely sealed off. And we were outside talking for 5, maybe 10 minutes. And I came back here, and as soon as I went to go cut this line to start install this, it fucking flooded everywhere. Like exploded at me. The city shut off valve is not shutting off. So I got full fucking pressure to my face. Luckily, I got soaked a little bit, but nothing major. But anyhow, I got that in there now. This valve is holding, this connection is holding, that's holding. And so now I gotta go open it up for the rest of the city. I fucking did it. I passed the inspection. He came and walked through the house. He didn't even come down here at all. And fucking just said, yeah, good to go. And didn't pressure test or anything. Okay. Is that gonna fucking let poop go down the not leak? Yep. Fuck yeah. Oh, so the other part of today is I've been up since 5 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. I actually woke up at like 3:30 in the morning because I was just sitting there. I kept my eyes closed until 4:45 or something. I got into the house at 5 exactly, and I'm glad I did because I managed to pressure test the system. I only got it up to 60 psi for my freshwater lines. My vent system, or my drains and vents, won't pressure test at all. But I managed to get the water lines up to 60, and I'm kind of glad that I did, because yeah, there's 2 fails. I was freaking the fuck out about it. So kind of glad that happened. He didn't even check anything. So oh, there's water there too. Apparently when the city water leaked, it got all the way up to here. Anywho's, I don't know why my drain system failed. I listened the entire time and I couldn't hear a leak at all. I think it's probably failed at the roof, where the stack comes out, because I had no way of connecting that nicely at all. So, and the reason I was just sweating those joints is because the stub outs for this new water meter, the stub outs, I thought I was going to be able to just like shark bite onto it, but it won't work because it was actually the outer diameter of the pipe and the 3/4 inch fit inside of it. So I had to solder to that thing. I'm going to cut it in half, and then that way I can go to the PEX and then to the copper I just sweated, and then thread it onto here, and then we're good to go. So I'm just trying to, the only thing special about this is the flow orientation, and this side is from the city water, so I got to make sure it's going that correct direction, or else they'll charge me a bunch of money. I was like, what, you're gonna start paying me? They're like, no, it's gonna roll back to like 999,000 or whatever. I was like, ow. Yeah, so okay, so this, I'd like it to stay a little bit closer to the inside of the house, and then it's gonna go there. I gotta bend it, but something like that. So there's supposedly 55 psi here, so this is the ceremonious turn the water onto the house moment. Let's do it slowly. It's doing water stuff. I pressure tested it, so nothing should leak. I got another shut-off valve over there. If it leaked right here, I'd be sad, but it's not going very far. It's going from here to that door over there. It's just charging up this one line right now. Starting to equalize a little bit. There it goes. Okay, so we're good there. That's not leaking. Onwards. Okay. This is how I pressure tested this morning. This is the back of my shower. Hopefully there's not a fuckload of water right here. Which there is. There is water there. Shit. I mean, that's also a good thing, but... So let's see if I can relieve the pressure into the toilet instead. Where the fuck is that leaking from? Why is it leaking from there for? Damn it. Damn it! Alright, you know how I know that this is filled with junk? Because when I open this thing, it's not coming out nicely, and it's doing that. So I'm gonna shoot compressed air into it to undo the blockage, and then all the junk should come out. So I'll stop the camera so I can put it on proper. No, it's just water. I didn't see any junk at all, which is super weird. Well, I didn't expect that. I thought there was going to be a lot of crap in there, but let's continue to fill it.